What's up, everybody? We got a brand new video here of those big old black ants I was talking about, also known as panther ants and bullet ants, I believe. Let me know about that bullet ants. I'm not really sure about that. And go ahead and give a like and comment if y'all guys enjoy this video. Subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. This is a polygamous species. However, pairing can be quite dangerous. It did take a while before they finally bumped into each other, and as you can see, this is why I didn't get good footage. They continued to fight on and off for about 20-30 minutes, and I for sure thought one of them was gonna die, but I guess they worked out their differences. I was told that pairing would stimulate egg laying. However, nonetheless, it was still a shocker, especially after seeing them fight. Now guys, a regular test tube setup is not going to work for this species. They'll inhabit the test tube, but perhaps because of their mandibles are so huge, they just can't get water from the cotton. These Bigo ants have big old eggs, and as a result, they take a really long time before they hatch into larvae. It's very important that you're patient with this species. In fact, one of the first queens I had caught back in October took 30 days before she laid her first batch of eggs. But not these two. These two hit it off great after that fight. In fact, they never separated. They're always together. Now it just started getting cold, and I really needed to give these girls some heat, so I moved them into the fortress. These girls are messy, so it might have been a bad idea, but we're gonna find out together, guys. It had just started getting cold, and I had a few other colonies with eggs, and most of them actually ate their eggs with this cold snap. Texas is the most northern that this species occurs, so it's possible that rather than diapause, they just eat their eggs and larvae to survive the cold snaps. Here we can see them finishing up a wild caught roach. At least I believe it's some type of roach. It lives in the dirt. They're really easy to collect, and I'm able to collect them in a place where I know for sure there's no pesticides. However, because of so many risks involved in wild caught prey, I do try to buy most of my stuff at the stores. I've since ordered some fruit fly breeding cups. Now I ordered those primarily for my Camponotus ants, but obviously these girls love them too. I've been noticing that they've been ignoring the honey right now, but I still change it out every 2 or 3 days just in case. Now, like I had said earlier, I have other colonies, and because I'm not able to heat them, they have all developed very slowly. In fact, the very first queen I had collected in October of the first, she's barely having her first workers. Now, if you guys want to see more about her and her incredible journey, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe, guys. And in case you missed it, be sure to go check out my past video of my red harvester ants. It's just a nice little time lapse of their growth. Here we go, first cocoons. Unlike the Barbados, these larvae will spin themselves up into cocoons during their pupae states. Just look how huge those cocoons are. I had just found this really big earwig outside, and I was like, this would be perfect to feed these girls. So I went to feed it to them, and I didn't mean to feed it live, but I had dropped it, so in a panic I just scooped it up and threw it in there. Wow, see how they're putting the sand in there? That way the larvae can use the sand to help spin up their cocoons. Not all species require this, however, these ones do. I added this clip here so y'all can see them walking through the corridors, so you can just truly appreciate the size of these girls. Now her first workers are going to be small, However, eventually, they're gonna be just as big as these queens here. Anyways, back to the earwig. Well, when that earwig ran into their nest, they met and it was a big clash. But that earwig, after being stung, ran up to the very chamber that you see there. It didn't take long for that earwig to die, but it took forever for these girls to go up there and get it. As I'm sure you've noticed, they eventually moved the cocoons up to that very chamber, and as you'll see in a little bit, they also brought up the larva. I'm guessing after that encounter, they moved up here because it was further from the entrance, so perhaps it just gave them a sense of safety. I'm hoping to get a tripod soon and hopefully some better lighting. It takes them a long time to retrieve the food when I put it in there for them. That way I could just leave the camera recording on its own and I could just edit the rest out later. I'm also going to be starting up a Twitter account eventually. So be sure to stay tuned and keep on watching my videos, like, comment, all that good stuff. Y'all know what's up. Now guys, you guys need to understand that I am no expert. I literally just started this hobby about 6 months ago myself. So bear with me, I'm learning with you guys. Alright y'all, it's almost about that time. Now I was hoping to get some footage of the first workers, but I guess they just weren't ready to come out yet. However, stay tuned for the next shows and you guys know what's up. It's y'all's boy from down south keeping it real. Peace out.